is Xuen, and today I'll be bringing you a guide discussing on how to burst as a Windwalker for patch 6.2 in Warlords of Draenor. In this video, we'll be going over how to properly burst as a Windwalker through a few rotations, when it is good to burst, and when it is not good to burst. There are a few different rotations you can use to burst your target as a Windwalker monk. Before we go into a rotation, we're going to take a look at the talent choices you'll need in order to set up this burst. The main two damage talents you will need to set up this burst are Chi Burst and Chi Torpedo. In patch 6.2, both do significant damage if used properly, so let's talk about how to go about using these in your rotation. Jumping right into the rotation, we'll be first going over the setup. The setup is a period of time where you can lock your target down, normally through your leg sweep. One of the most common ways to guarantee that you can land your leg sweep on your target is by first using your paralysis before you sweep to deny any blinks or latency problems you might encounter when preparing to land a sweep on your target. After you've landed your sweep on your kill target, you want to expel harm or Chi Brew for 2 Chi, pop your unused trinket, Tiger's Eye Brew, and start to cast your Chi Burst. One of the main reasons for this is because if you were to cast your Chi Burst outside of your stun, you'd run the risk of pushback or getting kicked, and that would shut down your rotation. Once your Chi Burst is finished casting, you want to immediately go into a Rising Sun Kick on your target to apply the debuff, and then immediately go into 2 Chi Torpedo rolls. There is a trick to get Chi Torpedo off to make it to where you won't go as far, and that is to jump right before you hit it, so be sure to do that when going about this burst. If the target is still alive after this burst, you can use the few seconds you have left on your stun to go into a Fist of Fury and try to land the kill. On a side note, if you have any Mecha Blast rockets from Engineering or the Auction House, you can use them right before you Chi Torpedo for extra damage. Mecha Blast Rocket got buffed through Monk's Tiger's Eye Brew, Versatility, and Battleground Berserker buffs, so just keep in mind that this trick will only work in World PvP and random battlegrounds because you can't use these rockets in arenas or BGs. Now that we've broken down the rotation, let's next look at when it is good to burst. One way that helps is by having add-ons. In random BGs, RBGs, and even arenas, I highly recommend the add-on called Nameplate Cooldowns. This add-on allows you to keep track of enemy cooldowns, mainly their trinket and defensive cooldowns, to know when it is the most optimal time to burst. If you are in an arena, the add-on Gladius or S Arena helps also. Before going to burst on a target, it's important to note that Monk Burst only works when you can lock your target down for a set period of time. That being said, it's important to look for defensive cooldowns like Trinket, Blink, Barkskin, or any other damage mitigations. Using an add-on like Nameplate Cooldowns is a great way to scout out who has what and plan out accordingly on when to go on that target for burst. Knowing when to burst is great, but it also is important to know who you're fighting and how much damage your burst will do to them. Classes like Druids, Hunters, Mages, and Warriors can take a lot of damage from the Monk if they have no defensives up. However, classes like DKs, Warlocks, and Shamans that have a lot of damage mitigation, trinkets, and ways to heal when CC'd are harder to kill from 100% to 0 in a stun, so it's better to not only force cooldowns, but try to get them to a reasonable amount of health before attempting to burst them down. Last thing we're going to go over is when not to burst and how it can be very punishing if done improperly. Even though you can force Trinket by locking someone down with a leg sweep and popping burst, if they get away from you as a monk, it can cost you a kill or even cost you a game in an arena. It is better to force cooldowns outside of burst if possible to get the best effect. I hope this helped all of you better understand how to burst on your Windwalker. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to drop a piece of your mind down in the comment section below. If you found this guide helpful and want to see more, be sure to subscribe to my channel and like the video. This is my first video for Skill Capped, so be sure to give your feedback on what type of guide you want to see next, because there will be a lot to come. Be sure to also check out Skill Capped by clicking the link down below to see what else they can offer. Hope you all enjoyed and hope to see you all in the next video. Take it easy guys and have a wonderful day.